Welcome, all you poor, miserable, self-harming bastards who play light tanks. This is cooBLIMEY here, and we've got another great replay for you. Today we're in the M41 Walker Bulldog on Karelia's Assault mode. And I know a lot of really good players who have Assault and Defense mode turned off, and I don't know why. I really enjoy it. I think it is a nice change of pace, and people can't just camp in the usual spots. They have to change it up, and it leads to some fun battles, and as you know, this game tends to get very repetitive with the same battles happening in the same spots. So I like having confrontation and assault turned on. So this seems like it would be an awful place for scouts to be. On this map, you usually end up with at least 14 enemy teammates camping. So what do you do on maps like this that have no cover in the center, and you're up against a team that's going to be mostly camping behind rocks? Well, here, usually you have to be fairly careful about shooting from this position, because if there is someone up on the ridge near the enemy base, they can often spot you while you're shooting, but you're usually kind of safe because there's usually not many people on the enemy team that actually have a view into the center of the map. So even if you do get spotted, you usually have 10 seconds to get invisible again, and you usually don't take much damage because, like, as you can see here, everyone's hiding behind a rock. So we'll just fast forward as we reload and move. So you want to be very cautious, and you want to come at them and try and light them one at a time. And I'm choosing this side, obviously. So I want to come light the first tank, stay safe from all his friends, and then let my team work on him. And then once we kill him, then we'll move up and try and work on one tank again. So we're trying to separate the enemy team and go at them 4-on-1, and then the next guy 4-on-1, instead of going 4-on-4. And you do need a scout out in front of everyone to light these guys, or else your team will be rushing into a death trap. And luckily we dodged the shot from the heavy, and now I'm surprised my guys aren't lighting that TD up, even though he's got his side to them, although they must not be over the ridge yet. So now I'm in trouble. I want to keep the rock between me and him, and I want to force him to come around to get me. And I want to be cautious of the heavy, because I know he's going to be shooting at me soon. So we wait for the TD to commit, and we get his back, and luckily the heavy missed us again. So now I know I have 10 seconds while the heavy reloads, so I want to get the TD dispensed with as quickly as possible, because I know that the heavy's going to be shooting at me right about now. And of course he hits me, but I had enough hit points to take a hit from a heavy, and now we have to attack him before he reloads. And now I'll just fast forward here while we have a 30-second reload. And now it's 5 tanks against 8, and again we're going to push forward and try and light them one at a time for our guys. And we got a TD on his side, so we take an unusual route to get behind him, but if you watch, I was trying to stay away from his gun, and I had to make an odd kind of spiraling maneuver there, but it worked. And now I know I can't really do much against a tortoise, so I might as well blow these final 2 shots, and then I've got a rock here to safely reload. And I can let my guys slowly surround them, and the game is pretty much all but over. This game ended up scoring just over 1,700 raw XP, and to put that in perspective, 1,000 XP is usually my threshold for what I consider a good game or not, and just over 2,000 raw XP is enough if you have premium to get you into the Hall of Fame. So 1728 is a fairly good game. Here, and now we finish off the TD, and leaves us just the one heavy up here, so I might as well rush at him, but he hits the shot, and that was 1,728 raw XP in the Walker Bulldog.